Okay, welcome back to another episode of myself, Luke. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. So we're going to jump straight into the Bitcoin price in just a second. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with all my videos, the like button, etc., etc., and leave any comments in the comment section below as well. Tell me what coins you're into and where you think Bitcoin is heading to in the short term and the long term. I'm always interested in what my community thinks. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. It's going to be a quick one, like I just said. We're going to look at the Bitcoin price in just a second. The fear and greed index, we're still at 43, so we've gone from fear back into neutral. So yeah, the bulls and the bears are battling out at the moment. Are we going to go lower because of all of the several different things going on geopolitically? Financially, everything is linked at the moment. There's several things why Bitcoin took that plunge over Sunday and Monday, and you can go and check out my latest videos on that. So for the rest of the space, we're up about roughly 10% with 10 to 15% with the altcoins. Obviously for the week, we're still down 20-30%. I've been buying up my bags full of Beam, Gala, Fetch in the top 100 with AI and gaming. And the month, things are pretty much 50-50. So for the year, just zoom out if in doubt, things are doing pretty well at the moment, especially of course with the meme coins. So right across the board for today is pretty good. That's because Bitcoin is still on the road to recovery. Now, we're not out of the woods just yet. So if you notice, I'm on the 4-hourly time frame. I was looking at the RSI, the divergence, but nothing is showing up at the moment. But what's interesting, and I've spoken about this on my video, my latest video, this CME gap, and we have just touched the bottom of the CME gap. Now, if you know CME gaps, they tend to get filled 90% of the time, 8-9 times out of 10, they will get filled up sooner rather than later. And I've spoken about these CME gaps many times on my channel, and I mean, you've seen them get filled up pretty quickly. So of course, over the course of the weekend, these two CME gaps, they got filled up. This one got filled up pretty well, I won't say quickly. It was from when it was formed. It was on the 21st of July. We are on the 4-hour time frame. It's about a month later that we just hit that low of 49k, and yeah, we've filled up this gap pretty fast during that period. So my opinion, again, 90% of the time CME gaps get filled. We are touching it right now, so by the time this video goes live, if you watch this, we'll probably be inside of the CME gap, and I expect maybe tomorrow, if we do jump inside, we're going to fill this up pretty quickly. So if you're trading this, some people like to trade the CME gaps, this would be a 6 to 7% rise, but just be careful. We're not out of the woods just yet. We could reverse due to a bear flag, which I'm going to show you in just a second on the daily. So it's looking pretty positive. I mean, it's bullish. This is a bullish CME gap. So if we do fill it, it's almost 7% move. I jumped into a trade down here at like 54,000. So if we make another 7% on a 10x leverage that I jumped into on Bitflex. So if you want to use my Bitflex, you've got the link in the description below. So my last trade did get wiped out because of this CME gap, but I entered down here because I don't believe Bitcoin. I mean, I bought Bitcoin a lot cheaper, but altcoins at bargain prices. Other people's fear, my greed, basically. So when most of the market's fearful, that's when I start buying, and I just jumped straight into a trade down here because yeah, I think this could be a local bottom. Of course, we could go a lot lower, which I'm going to jump into in just a second. And so, of course, that would wipe out that trade. But if you know me by now, if you're new to the channel, I don't put all my trading portfolio on. I just put a small percentage, 10-20% of what I own in crypto, and I trade that. So I don't put everything on just so that I've got chips on the table to jump into more trades in the future. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to fill this up. And then the next target would be that 67,000. So yeah, let's see. So right now, live with me, we've just entered that CME gap. And let's see over the next 24 hours if we fill that. It'll be fantastic if it fills up. And then the next line of resistance, if we go to the daily, would be, so if we fill this up, then we've got this clear resistance here at 60 to 61,000. We've got it here as well. So hopefully we can get some sort of, we fill this up like so, and we get a bounce off the 61,500, and then we come and retest that 67,000 US dollar level. So first of all, CME gap needs to get filled, a retest of that 61,500, and then we can start talking about the potential bullish reversal, and then we've got that $67,000 level, that resistance level to go at after that. So first of all, we're not out of the woods yet. The reason why I say that, because the down trend could be a problem if we go to the 4 hour. Was it on the 4 hour? So no, it was the day. Was it the weekly or the daily? Let me go to the daily. You probably can see this. We've got, let me just get rid of the CME gap. We've got this bear flag here. So if we measure that, it could take us down approximately to 48,000 US dollars, or some people just measure it like this, so that would take us down to 44,000. The reason why I measure it here is because I like to start taking profits off the table. If you measure it here, I mean, I've seen people measure it from here or here. I'm a bit more conservative, so I kind of give myself more leeway, so that's why I measure it inside. And so I start taking profits here, but it probably go a lot lower. So the next, so yeah, if this is a bull flag and we do reverse back down, then 47.7, most likely we come back down to the $43,000 level. The reason is because we've got that massive resistance here. So yes, we have this bear flag. My target would be down to the 48k. Most likely we go a lot lower and we hit that 44,000. So that's the opposite. That would wipe out my trade. But if that happens, I will be looking at swing long positions with a 5x leverage down at these levels, because I don't think we'll go lower. If we do, then again, I will just be buying up more Bitcoin at lower prices. So on the flip side to that, like you just saw, the bullish situation would be that we fill up this CME gap, most likely then going down, in my opinion. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if you think this CME gap is going to get filled up, or if you think this is just a bear flag and we're going to go a lot lower. So thanks guys and girls. I did say it was going to be a quick one. Let me know in the comments, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you with another video next time. Bye bye.